What's going on, y'all? This is Vedo Stretch, Carolina State of Mind. Today, we got a special show today. I got this legendary producer, artist. What else you want to call it?
You need me to say the rest of it?
What else you want to call it?
My name is Suprbadd. I am a producer, artist, a podcaster, an entrepreneur, a YouTube enthusiast. I'm an investor.
Jack of all trades.
I'm a part-time model on the weekends.
Yes.
Only if it's the third Sunday after May the 5th. And I don't know. I just do dope shit on a regular basis.
Yes, sir. But here's the thing, though. He got the baddest song out right now.
Right.
And it's going crazy on TikTok. And it's called
Church Booty.
Church Booty.
Church Booty.
Church Booty. Yeah, it's real. It's real. He made a song, actually, to be honest with you made a song for everybody that be in church, and you be having it in your mind.
Yeah, man. That's it, man. It's just when I go in the studio.
Let's start over. This is Vedo's Carolina State of Mind. I'm Vedo Stretch, and I got a special guest right now. And trust me, this is the show I've been waiting to do. I couldn't wait to do. And it's my homeboy, my cousin, my little cousin, big cousin, whatever you want to call it, Suprbadd, man. What's going on, man?
What's up, V?
Now, before we get into Church Booty,
yeah,
you know, I can't wait to get into that. Cause everybody know how I feel about a booty. I love a booty, man. Everybody know that.
Hey,
you know
man,
what I'm saying?
I love a booty too, man.
But I want to get into how all this music thing start with you. Like, where did it start from? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We all was taught by somebody.
Yeah, man.
Something. Like,
I got it honest, man. My dad was an engineer and producer, and my mom was a singer. So I kind of got it honest, man. I couldn't help it, you know. My dad was producer for a group that did some big things back in the day called Black Sheep.
Man, they did big things, man.
He founded that group. And,
Black Sheep. Shout out to Black Sheep.
Yeah, shout out to Will, Mr. Long, and Drez.
Oh yeah.
I know him as Will and Dre.
Wait a minute, how old was you when your dad was working with
I was little, man. I remember Dre used to sleep on our couch. And nigga had stinking feet and shit. But I was little, man. I was a little kid, man. It was, you know, the 90s. So I'm an 80s baby. So it was, you know.
I could imagine how it probably was sounding as a kid, though. You know what I'm saying? Like your pops got a studio in the back. Well, with your kids growing up the same way, though. You know what I mean? Like, where, you know, grew up with your pops got a studio in one room and you in the next room, you can hear the thumping and everything. Like, how was that? Like, just... I
don't know. It was normal to me because that's the way we grew up. He was always in the shit. He was always tinkering with the, you know, the different equipment. And Mellow Mike, that's what they called him. So if you go back to some of them old school Black Sheep albums, they gave him a little shout out. He don't like it, but they gave him a little shout out on the back of it.
I mean, which, you know, I know your story,
right?
You know what I'm saying, but you know, we got an audience that, you know what I mean, that want to check it. They don't know, and that's a lot. That's hip hop history. You know what I'm saying? For in North Carolina, because see, a lot of people outside of North Carolina.
But you know what's crazy though? Whenever I was coming up and I would tell people like I'm from Sanford, the first thing anybody white would say, that's where Black Sheep from. I ain't never heard that from no niggas, man. It be surprised. I went to ECU. You know, people know ECU is party school, predominantly white school.
A lot of weed.
But it was, oh man, what?
A lot of weed.
Shit. I found weed at ECU. I thought I knew what weed was in Sanford.
Yeah.
I found weed at ECU.
My niece went to that school too.
Yeah. Hey, shout out to Pirates. All the Pirates out there.
Oh, word. Okay.
But yeah, man, people just, you know, I didn't think people knew what Sanford was, you know, because it's a small town in the middle of the state.
Yeah.
You know, you from there, so it's a crazy place to be.
I'm gonna say this. I think Sanford, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Is one of the coolest places. If it's one of the coolest places if you know somebody.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If you don't know anybody,
yeah.
it can be a hard town, man.
Yeah. Yeah, you gotta know somebody because
I mean, you know, times is different now.
But you gotta make that nigga be honest too, man. Be like, hey man, tell me who you not fucking with. Because I don't need to be in some shit with you.
But check this out now. I can't say this now. Living in Sanford today is like living out of town to me. Because when I go to Walmart, or Food Line, I don't know none of them motherfuckers in there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
It ain't like back in the days when you're going into the store and you know, I might run into my teacher, I might run into the principal or something else like that. You know what I'm saying? It's real diverse now.
Yeah.
But back in the days, it was a little crabs in the bucket.
Sand trap.
But it had something. But Sanford still, even though Sanford still had something to it that made it one of the dopest, literally dopest, but it was the dopest city to be at. You know what I'm saying? Small city. We're a small town, but a big city.
You know what though?
That's a good way to put it. You know what I mean?
Shout out to J. Cole for making the North Carolina area hot and the Fayetteville. Because anytime I go around the world, around the country, people, you know, I tell them from North Carolina, they first say, you know J. Cole?
But see, you remember before though. When you go out of North Carolina and you tell people you from North Carolina, they say, hey, you know Petey Pablo?
Yeah,
you remember Petey Pablo? He was pretty big.
Pablo.
You know what I'm saying? Like and then, but you know one group that nobody, I never heard anybody mention this. That people don't know that Jodeci is from North Carolina.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of people that just don't know that. Yeah. You know what I mean?
It's a lot of talented people that made it big from North Carolina. Ain't no Aretha Franklin from North Carolina?
Yeah, you got no.
Who is it? Who is it? Somebody else. Shirley Caesar.
You got Anthony.
Shirley Caesar, North Carolina.
Yeah, Shirley Caesar. She stayed in Durham, and then you got Sunshine Anderson. I think I'm saying her name right. Yeah. Fantasia. Anthony Hamilton.
So my man said Wynton Marsalis is from North Carolina. What part of North Carolina you from? Oh, okay. Well, we're gonna have to dig into the Wikipedia
you know,
on that one.
Nina Simone is from North Carolina. She was born in North Carolina too, though, and she was taught. That's where she learned how to play the piano, and she left North Carolina and she took her family up to New Jersey.
Oh, word.
That's where she turned into Nina Simone. She was forced to be Nina Simone because she was supposed to be having a job to play classical music, but when she got there and they seen the way her color, her skin, and the way she looked, they turned her down. So she was forced to go playing different bars and stuff like that, and that's how she learned to sing.
Misfit, how do you feel about the female competition?
There is no competition.
I told y'all, I'ma step off this throne this one last time though. We ain't gonna address this ever again. Well, you bitches got it all wrong. I'm supposed to be who hated on. When I drop Ratchet, they blasted it, that's their favorite song. I gave you passes with my name, but y'all was speaking on. If I pull up tripping and set it off, y'all gon' say I'm wrong. But y'all just pushing my buttons like they go ding dong. Back and forth, what I ain't gon' do, this ain't ping pong. I'm too grown to be arguing over the internet. We should be too busy if neither has made $1 million yet. So I'm ignoring you bum bitches from here on out. Y'all ain't hard to find when this Vegas blade is your whereabouts. Y'all selling pussy, I'm selling music, y'all selling hate. Y'all kinda cool, but I'm queening bitch, so you can't relate. My fans love me, they waiting on me to air it out. M's on my schedule, only appointments cared about. Y'all teaming up, y'all gon' need an army to tear me down. Keep playing with me, y'all ain't gon' make it another round. I've been about it, you bitches doubt it and know the deal. Keep popping off till I'm popping up to see how you feel. Oh, you just capping, let's keep it rapping this time right. Keep playing with me, gon' make me give you that limelight. I've been about it, you bitches doubt it and know the big me up like she did that. Be the same niggas that see me up and be big mad. I ain't jumping through no hoops, no shucking and jiving. I don't do free, tell me the fee, I'ma make a deposit. I'm still queening, name a bitch with the same buzz. Can't mention bitches unless you mention them afterwards. They was popping, was rapping, was getting attention. And now they whacking, even apps can't get them a mention. I fell back and let them act like they played my position. There's no comp, no cap, I be laughing and listening. Bunch of enemies, anything to be industry. Got them clout chasing, they making names off my energy. I see the motive, that sensitive shit to reason. That's a suicide mission, cause I'm queening all season. I've been about it, you bitches doubt it and know the deal. Keep popping off till I'm popping up to see how you feel. Oh, you just capping, let's keep it rapping this time right. Keep playing with me, gon' make me give you that limelight. I've been about it, you bitches doubt it and know the deal. Keep popping off till I'm popping up to see how you feel. Oh, you just capping, let's keep it rapping this time right. Keep playing with me, gon' make me give you that limelight. Yeah. Keep playing with me, gon' make me give you that limelight. Hey man, keep playing with me, gon' make me give you that limelight. I've been on this throne so long, man. It done turned into a rocking chair. I ain't gonna address this shit no more, man. Keep playing with me, gon' make me give you that limelight.
Man, you told, well, I kind of saw it in the movie and I forgot about it, but something we talked about just recently. About Frank Lucas from North Carolina.
Oh yeah, Frank Lucas, Frank Matthews, Frank Matthews, Frank Matthews, and Ike Allen. No, what is it? Ike Atkins. That's his name, Ike Atkins. He was a big drug. He was from out of Fort Bragg. He was stationed in Fort Bragg. He was Frank Lucas' cousin.
The cousin
that was in
that was overseas.
And they all from North Carolina. You know what I'm saying? You know, North Carolina, we got a swag about ourselves. That
some deep roots.
Yeah, we kind of take care of ourselves. We got a hustle about ourselves, and you know what I mean. We be all right. You know what I mean. But yeah, now I'm gonna ask you this: when you was doing the church booty song, where was your mind? Where was your head at?
I like the way you break it down.
Yeah,
you get church booties.
You gotta say it like that, cause you know booty. You know what I'm saying? Church booty. Yeah. Where was your mind at when you wrote that, man? I mean, you don't just you don't just write a song like that. That had to come from somewhere. Like,
I didn't write it.
What? So what? You freestyled?
Yeah, hell yeah. So me, I had I got some songs that I write, but for the most part, I get in the studio and either my producers, Akia the Great, or Retro Dre, who was in with me on this one. I'll get them throw a beat, like just throw something on you've been working on, and
you just went in
come
there.
out of the head with whatever emotion is in my spirit or whatever the beat is singing to me.
So it wasn't planned.
No, well, so with this one, this was me. This you know, from beat to finish, this was me. I was on the way to the studio, and this harmony, the background, the praise the Lord kept coming in my head. I'm driving and I'm like, damn, that's dope harmony right there. Praise the Lord, praise the Lord, and it rang like that. And
but how did you get to the booty part?
So I got. So let me tell you, look, man, Instagram is the devil. Let me quit. So when I got here, I was like, Dre, it's gonna be simple right here. Check this out. And I tapped out the beat. Boom. Boom. That's all I wanted the beat to do. Yeah. And so Dre, we put it in there. Dre tracked it out. Okay. And I just got in the booth and all we had was the drums. I did the whole song with the harmony and the drums. And
this was a masterpiece.
It was just in my mind. That's what happened. It was like I closed my eyes and I said, "This is what makes me praise the Lord." if I see a dope ass woman with a donkey, I mean, she just first thing I'm gonna do, praise the Lord.
Praise the Lord. You see how I said it? I said praise the Lord.
So that's where it came from. I mean,
But it was a genius move, though. It was a genius move. It was a genius move.
I grew up in the church, so a lot of my music is infused with just experiences that I have. Church.
I gotta say this, though.
It's all together.
What you think? How you? I mean, have you got any slack about that song, like for as being a church song?
So let me.
I mean, you using that church, the whole thing.
So I had one of my people that works with me. They're artists as well, and they're contemporary gospel and R&B artists. So, but they're everybody. People are people. That's what the end of the day is, man. People are people. So he saw the title of the song on the computer. Hey, he was like, I want to hear that song. What is that song? That's your song. I was like, yeah, but it ain't ready yet. He was like, I gotta hear that song. So finally, one day after one of his sessions, he had somebody in the studio with him, and I was like, I finished that song. He's like, I gotta hear it right now. So I played the song for the two of them. Didn't know it at the time, but the guy who was with him is one of his head ministers at his church.
Oh yeah,
yeah, head pastor at his church. And so he slowly, after the song turned off, he said. He said, it's the cussing for me.
Oh, so it was the cussing part that really
he said it's just the profanity.
Park it up, then that ass be poking out them jeans up and sparking up. Like the fireworks, I keep the flame hot. Parking up, it's the wrong tree, I got the strings, yeah, I'm charging up. They can't keep up, got them looking drained, now they walking up. Trying to put the face to the name. I pull up and I'm swerving. If a nigga try to holler, she gon' curve him. We came from under buzz like a Persian. We been staying in our lane, ain't no merging. Wrap a nigga like a motherfucking turban. Yeah, these niggas.
I mean, I can understand that. I can understand that, but
But here's the thing, man.
See, your church roots it goes deep though. Let people know that you. I mean, it ain't like you making fun of.
No.
The whole church name or nothing like that.
In no way, shape, or form am I don't feel like I'm disrespecting God or anything. I feel like the woman is God's greatest artwork.
Exactly.
That's my experience. Me and your relationship with God are always gonna be two separate things. I don't care who I'm talking to. My relationship with God ain't gonna be nothing like anybody else's. I don't disrespect anybody else's relationship with God. My thing is, He made me, so whatever He put in my head and in my spirit to put out to the world, is. Hey man, I can't reject it. If I do, I ain't gonna never get to where He want me to be at.
I mean, your mom's a minister.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So,
I ain't played it for her yet, though.
You haven't played it for her yet, man?
No, I ain't played it. I ain't even.
What you think her reaction is gonna be?
I don't know. We're gonna find out.
I gotta say this then. I want to be there.
Yeah, you want to be there?
I want to be there when you tell her. You know what I mean?
It ain't like I try to keep it away from anything.
Your grandma knows about it, right?
I don't know. I don't even know. I just ain't, took the opportunity to say, here, listen to this.
This is how I feel about the whole, I mean, I trust and believe.
Yeah.
I know I'm not the one to tell anybody what they should and should not do for us in church, because I don't look at myself as, a hardcore Christian or whatever. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna say that. I'm gonna say that, okay? But I just feel like just because you look at a booty and you feel like if you look at a booty and that is just by you looking at it and liking a booty song, that means your heart you a demon now or something, I guess, or you ain't Christian no more, or you don't believe in God. I feel you still gonna believe in God. You know, it's just words. You know what I'm saying? It's just a song. It's just a moment and everything. You know what I mean? So, but only reason why I asked that question because it was asked of me when I told somebody I was doing an interview with you. Okay. And they was like, please ask him.
What made me?
Like
come up with that idea.
Yeah, like what? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, man. The things that go on in my mind, man, it just was in the moment.
Because I know I done been in church plenty of times, buddy. And I done seen a big one. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And yes, I was looking. Man, of course I wasn't just all. Well, I might be lying. I might be lying.
You can't be no creep.
No, it ain't no creep now. No creep show. No,
but you know, you go keep your eye on the podium, and you make sure that peripheral. You make sure that peripheral. Sometimes you might have to open your eyelids a little bit more, like this right here, so that you can make sure and then when everybody praying, everybody be like this, And sometimes, you can't be no creep. Don't be no. Hey, listen, church booty. Honestly, for real, is just for the female. This is a look inside of a man's head.
It's a fun song, though. It's a fun song.
It's reality.
Because women, there are a lot of people is having fun with it on TikTok, right?
Yeah.
So that's where it's catching fire at right now.
Yeah, TikTok is jumping, man. People are having so much fun. If y'all get the urge, please. I'm loving seeing the TikTok. I didn't even know how this was gonna turn out.
She got a fat. Praise the Lord. Stacked all on her back. Praise the Lord. Lord, I wanna grab that. Praise the Lord. Lord, I wanna smack that. Praise the Lord. Oh, that church boo. Praise the Lord. That church boo. Praise the Lord. That church boo. She got a fat. Praise the Lord. Stacked all on her back. Praise the Lord. Lord, I wanna grab that. Praise the Lord. Lord, I wanna smack that. Praise the Lord. Oh, that church boo. Praise the Lord, that church boo. Praise the Lord, that church. She got a fat. Praise the Lord, stacked all on her back. Praise the Lord, Lord, I wanna grab that. Praise the Lord, Lord, I wanna smack that. Praise the Lord, oh, that church boo. Praise the Lord, that church boo. Praise the Lord, that church.
I'm loving watching the TikTok challenges because people are going their own thing. They're going their own direction.
I know I sent you probably like 15 texts on that day.
Church booty. If y'all do it. Do it to the song so that I can check it out because I don't know nothing about TikTok. I don't even know how to. Somebody showed me and I'm like trying to see how the videos is turning, and it's crazy. So
it's doing very well.
Challenge is
doing
jumping.
Very well because I told the kids and everything. I said, hey, you got a cousin that got a song on TikTok.
Yeah.
They was like, really? I was like, yeah. Type in Suprbadd on Church Booty, and they put it. It was like, oh my God. You know what I'm saying? They don't went crazy with it. You know what I'm saying? And they seeing how the famous people, the popular people that done jumped on that song, and it's still growing.
It's still growing.
To this day, it's still growing. So, are you planning on shooting a video in the near future?
We actually got a video on the way. We shot some scenes to it a couple days ago.
Oh wow! So any ladies out there now, hey man, if you wanna, you got a chance to be in the Church Booty song.
I think by the time
hit you up at?
I think by the time this jump off, it's gonna be on all your whatever you watch videos on.
Okay, YouTube, Instagram. Well, I guess what, Facebook.
You got YouTube, Vimeo, Tidal.
Tidal.
Whatever, however you find videos, look up Church Booty by Suprbadd.
Yeah, and it's blowing up, and I love the song.
It's a hot video,
what I'm saying?
man.
I love the song, man. I think it's fun. It's a fun song, and it's a lot of women out there that with big booties love that song too. Because I trust me, I try to let a few people know who I'm bringing to the show, and once I let a few big booty ladies know I was bringing you, they was all excited.
They was high about it. Okay.
They wanted to come. You know what I'm saying? They wanted to come, but I was like, I don't know, man, because I know
I ain't touching on the church booty, though. I might be looking, but I'm gonna just praise the Lord.
Let me ask you this then. You got more music to come behind that?
Yeah, man. So, like I said, we've been working on this for a little while. The artistry thing, was second fiddle for me. My thing, I've been a producer and an engineer for many artists for the last 10 years.
Yeah.
Shoot, I'm sorry.
You produce a main track for me.
It's like 20 years.
Yak Sales.
But yeah, you know, this one was it was the one that hit at the right time. I said, you know what? When we got done recording it, I hit up a couple people because I had a hard time doing the keys like I wanted them.
Okay.
And so I hit up a couple people. I hit up my man Sean Finesse.
Okay.
And I had him give me some. I hit up some people and they was like reluctant to do it. They heard the song and at first they was like, nah, man, I can't touch that with a 10-foot pole. And I was like, yo.
Why they? Because it was the church thing.
It's the church thing. It was the church thing. They people afraid. People afraid.
Really?
Man. People feel like people forget, man. What you hearing in the church came from somewhere else before. It can't, you know, it ain't what you hear in the church now came from secular music.
Have you reached out to any DJs?
So yeah, I got a couple DJs that's actually giving me a lot of great feedback. They're actually plugging me in. DJ Chuck T, he's you know, the Carolina Sound. You know, everybody know about DJ Chuck T.
I take my hat off for him too, man.
My partner DJ XL.
I'd love to get you on the show too, DJ Chuck T, man. I'd love to get you on the show, man.
My partner DJ XL. He's, you know, he's been with me from the beginning, from the whole artistry, from the whole production standpoint. We both built, you know, AMI studio and the label and the company together, and so you know, he's always been like the guiding force behind, yo, that's gonna be a joint right there. And so whenever we record something, I'll run it through him like, yo, what this gonna do? Because DJs know what people feedback off of.
Matter of fact, DJs is the biggest key to the whole music industry. Period. To me, that if you don't, that's matter of fact, from the start of that's how hip hop started. From DJs. You know what I'm saying? And if a DJ ain't playing your music, man, you need to do something to get that man to play it.
As a matter of fact, he was the one that told me whenever we first got done with, he was like, yo, TikTok is gonna be the move right now. Hit up some people on TikTok. Hit up some people who hide on TikTok and send them the song, see what happens.
That shit up, TNT. So much on my mind, I don't know what to do. She talking about love. Kick Fredo. I ain't never had that. I never had it. Mama said the streets turned my boy to a savage. You talking about love, I never had it. My mama said the streets turned my boy to a savage. And I can't go nowhere without my wretched. And if I catch it out, I'ma let him have it. I'm sorry for all the shit that I done did, all the ops that I'ma kill while I'm ducked off in this field. I promise never fold under pressure, keep it real, and never leave the house if I ain't got my steel. You say you love me, but it's hard for me to see. I'm caught up in the streets, gotta keep my gun on me. Sometimes I don't eat at night, I can't sleep at night. I got that heater tight, but it's gonna be alright. My youngin' calling me, talking murder. Man, he a out, so we gon' serve her, then we swerve. In the earth, bitch, we lurking. Got this 357, I'm a murky. Damn bad, I was stressing. I learned a line lesson, is Westin. Up at any second, all these voices in my head, kicking bitches out my bed. Load my pistol over lead, I'ma shoot it till you dead. You talking about love, I never had it. My mama said the streets turned my boy to a savage. And I can't go nowhere without my wretched. And if I catch it out, I'ma let him have it. You talking about love, I never had it. My mama said the streets turned my boy to a savage. And I can't go nowhere without my wretched. And if I catch it out, I'ma let him have it. I'm sorry for all the shit that I done did, all the ops that I'ma kill while I'm ducked off in this field. I promise never fold under pressure, keep it real, and never leave the house if I ain't got my steel. Ain't seen my kids in a while, now, yeah, I miss him. Told my B on to kiss him. Free my niggas trapped up in the system, slinging 9. I refuse to be a victim. You ain't snatching my chain, bitch. I'm upping on my aim. My mama told me fuck the love, young and get your bread. And yeah, I keep my eye on, even though I'm ducking feds. Hearing voices in my head, get them all dead. I'ma slide for the bread and ain't ducking no red. You talking about love, I never had it. My mama said the streets turned my boy to a savage. And I can't go nowhere without my wretched. And if I catch it out, I'ma let him have it. You talking about love, I never had it. My mama said the streets turned my boy to a savage. And I can't go nowhere without my wretched. And if I catch it out, I'ma let him have it. I'm sorry for all the shit that I done did. All the ops that I'ma kill while I'm ducked off in this field. I promise never fold under pressure, keep it real. And never leave the house if I ain't got my steel.
Wow, and it's going viral.
Yeah, with his experience as being a DJ, he at this point where DJing is right now. Of course, like you said, like I said before, DJs got to follow what's gonna get the crowd's reaction, what the crowd is requesting, what they want to hear. So they are the most tuned in to an audience perspective.
I'm gonna tell you something else about that song. I can see that song being played at a picnic, cookout, family
I
reunion.
want that song to be.
You know what I'm saying? I can see that song playing at a family reunion.
My thing was, man, I look at music right now, and a lot of people don't think of it like this, but you know how Michelangelo and Leonardo da Vinci and let's see, Basquiat. You know how all of these who else? Salvador Dali. You look at these people in the art world as art history. And I feel like where we are right now with hip hop and everything and the changes that's going on with R&B and hip hop and the urban music scene, we're going to be part of history. So I feel like I want to be part of the history of what happened with urban music, hip hop. So whatever I'm doing when I'm in the studio, I'm keeping that in mind. Like Michael Jackson wouldn't let nothing leave his presence unless it was great.
And Michael Jackson was a genius.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And Quincy Jones was a genius.
Yeah, and so that's how I approach all the music. Like,
and that's a good way, man. Like to approach it, and like I
you
said,
gotta feel something.
Yeah. See, that's why I'm saying I really feel strongly that song is gonna be in everybody's playlist pretty soon. You know how some songs can play, but when somebody hear it for the first time, they might not catch it.
Right.
But they'll play it again. Come on, it's going to hit them. Even the ones that even your doubters. You know what I'm saying? And then most of the time the doubters that I look at, people that not support, they wasn't going to support you anyway. So you ain't got to. You can't win them all. You can't win them all.
I ain't
gonna
try to. I honestly, I don't even make music for people. For me, it's for me. You know what I mean? And it's about connecting to an emotion that I had in a moment, and when I'm my biggest fan. I really don't, people can vibe to it, people can rock to it or not. I appreciate everybody who does what they gonna do, but whenever I'm doing something that I want to hear and rock to. When I'm riding, I want to be like Lil Wayne. I only rock to my own shit. Yeah, but I listen to a lot of people's stuff.
So who's your top 5?
My top 5.
And you got to
be specific because I listen to so much stuff.
Yeah, well,
I'm all over the place. 5. Like as far as
top 5.
It's hard, man. It
ain't gotta be necessary rap either.
All right, no, it can't. Like that's what I'm saying. If you say top 5 rap, I give you top 5. If you say top 5 R&B, I give you top 5 R&B.
You know what I mean?
Top 5 of all, man.
Who inspire you?
All right, so Man, all right. So many names running through my head.
Yeah.
Stevie Wonder.
Stevie Wonder. Oh wow.
Stevie Wonder is gonna be A1.
Wow.
Stevie Wonder is gonna be A1 on the top of the list.
Wow.
Wow.
Whew. That's awesome. So Stevie Wonder is A1 on your list.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I think Stevie Wonder is A1.
That's big time, man. I like that.
Yeah. Let's see. Kanye West.
Oh wow, that's another one.
Kanye
That's
West.
another one.
I bet now.
He's a mad scientist.
Yeah.
He's a mad scientist.
I've been kind of like, I don't know. I've been kind of standoffish a little bit with Kanye.
With Kanye?
But
do you think it has something to do with Kim Kardashian?
I can't say. I don't know. Any of my friends will tell you I don't give no relationship advice. I don't give a fuck what you got going on in your relationship. As long as it ain't involving me. If you come to me and ask me something, all I can tell you is how an experience I had in the seminar. I don't know, because I'm not there.
I love to see. I love to see Kanye. I think he was distracted, but I love to see him get back to his.
I tell you what though. Here's the thing though, right? People can talk about Kim or whatever, but when you have a kid for somebody,
it's different.
There's a whole different.
It's different.
There's a whole different like
relationship,
like intertwinement that you guys have. And that's why people get so emotional when they talk about baby mama drama, whatever. It's a whole different like intertwinement, And for me, with my relationship, I've been married for 13 years now.
That's awesome, man. That's awesome.
I experience shit where I'm like, if somebody over there has an issue, there is way more to this story than I could even scratch the surface of.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna try. I'm not gonna try to fuck with none of that. Y'all gonna have to figure it out amongst yourself. I can kind of give you some guidance on what I've done in a similar situation, but don't take my shit for 2 cents. Just take that in consideration. All the other shit you got going on. So yeah, I can't. With Kanye, I can't say. Kim has. I can just say there is a difference in between. There's a time period where you can say there's a different type of Kanye from here, but at the same time, if you look at any artist. There's experience. There's life experiences, that cause your art to develop.
To develop, and you need them things. Cause that breeds geniuses too. You know what I'm saying? In the end or whatever. And then plus, I think Kanye and Kim Kardashian. Well, anybody really, if you live your life that much in the public, you're gonna always have ups and downs and stuff like that. You know what I mean? And so that's why I kind of like how Jay-Z and Beyonce kind of keep their stuff down low. You know what I'm saying? For the sake of the kids and you know what I mean, stuff like that. But I wish them the best though. You know what I mean? With Kanye, one thing I never cheer on somebody's pain or whatever, for them to be in pain. I'm pretty sure it hurt him. He would have never married her if he didn't love her. You know what I'm saying? So and I'm pretty sure she wouldn't have did it either if she didn't love him. You know what I'm saying? So it was something there. You know what I'm saying? Maybe they get it back.
And you gotta.
So
you gotta. People, man. You gotta understand. Nobody wakes up in the morning to be an asshole. Nobody wakes up in the morning like, I'm just gonna be a shitty person today. Everybody feels like they're doing what's best for them, or they're the people what they're responsible for. That's what they feel like they're doing is best whenever they're doing, unless just something just happened and they're just mad or angry or whatever, that makes you do stuff out of spite or whatever sometimes. So, but nobody wakes up like, I'm just gonna be a shitty person today. I'm going to leave the house and try to just be the shittiest I can be.
It's just it's just the hurdles they got. I mean, dipping and diving. But that's your Kanye is your
Kanye. I would say number 2, I guess. No, I can't even rank. After Stevie, I can't rank people from here. It fluctuates because.
I mean, that's cool. I mean, cause to me, I want to know how this all started with the whole top 5. Well, did Jadakiss start that when he said I'm the top 5 dead or alive, or he might just that might just been a rap line he wanted to put in there, but he do feel like and I'm be honest with you, my top 5, Jadakiss is in my top 5. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying, I guess that's where that all started. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if it came from the whole basketball thing with the Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, LeBron James situation, but it does make it hard for when you start talking music. It's a lot of artists
man, it's so
out there,
many, man.
Yeah, it's a lot of artists out there that I feel. You know what I mean?
I could say Slick Rick, because I love storytelling music. And I love making storytelling music. I'm trying to develop making better storytelling music, but I don't even know if I can put him in my top 5 because there's so many people that I would like throw on before I throw a Slick Rick.
I mean, who else? Who as a rapper? Who would you put other than Slick Rick?
As far as rappers, shoot, man, I like OT Genesis, man.
Oh man, he's dope, dude.
I like
he's
OT.
Dope.
Yo, so I work out a lot, and OT. Like, that nigga get you pumped.
Yeah, sure.
OT, I throw that nigga shit on, and I be hitting the weights. I be, push it. I be in there.
Coco.
Yeah, I'm in love. Go, yo.
Yeah, he's tough. He's tough. Yeah, he's definitely tough.
Who else do I like, man?
I don't know. To me, it's always, I think when for me knowing you, I don't know. You always put me in the mind of like a Kendrick Lamar.
I love fucking Kendrick Lamar. Kendrick Lamar is a motherfucking genius.
Yeah, he actually is, man.
I love when I first heard Kendrick Lamar, Swimming Pools. I didn't know how to take it at first. I just thought it was young nigga trying to do something.
Yeah.
But the more I listened into Good Kid, Bad City, or whatever. I think did I say that right? And then Mad City, Good Kid, Mad City, and then the Pimp Butterfly. Pimp Butterfly was great. But like I understood. Like I had never been at that point. I had never been to California.
Yeah.
And I never.
That's a different way of living out there.
Yeah, it's a whole different way of living. I seen like movies like The Wood and shit like that.
Yeah.
Where it kind of get you see stuff on TV.
Yeah.
But he kind of gave you a little bit more in depth. About that lifestyle, and then like the words, the way he put the words together, man.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yo, he deserved that Pulitzer.
Yeah. Kendrick Lamar is dope. And then plus, what people also gotta keep in mind too when you listen to artists like Kendrick Lamar or even a Suprbadd. You know what I mean? When an artist is in they mode in the studio, you know what I'm saying? They put these songs together for a reason for you. You know what I mean? It ain't like it's easy. You know what I mean? Yeah, it comes easy, but doing it, you put in that work for somebody to listen to you. Listen to what you got to say. You know what I'm saying? And you want people to I mean, sometimes I think some people take rappers for granted. You know what I'm saying? Don't take them serious enough. You know what I mean? Like it's artwork, just like you said. It's artwork. You know what I'm saying? And everything that's put into that album or song, it's a reason.
Yeah. And if
you know what I'm saying?
One thing I learned about, I studied art. I went to art school and everything. So one thing I learned about art was you can't consider it art. Like I can go out here and I can paint these pretty bridges and shit, that people paint at these little art classes or whatever. I could paint these pretty big bridges and shit, right? But if the art don't make you feel something, if it don't connect to an emotion or make you ask a question, then it's not really good art. It's just it's just a pretty picture, you know. And life ain't pretty pictures.
No,
man.
it's not. No, it's not. It's different colors.
Life
it's different.
is crazy,
it's all
man.
of it. Yeah, you're right. And I like the way you put that too, man. That's.
So I'm always like me as a producer, me working with other artists and everything. I get so many artists trying to do what other people are doing, and a lot of times it's just pretty pictures, and I'm like, all right. Let's take a step back and look at this thing. They like, how does it sound? It sound clean, but I don't feel nothing.
Wow.
You know, I mean, what are you trying to make me feel when I listen to this?
I mean, you pushing them. Yeah, that's a good way to push them. Since we even talking about artists that you work with, how's your boy? I'm a fan of him. Animal.
Animal also.
Yeah, how's it? I mean,
that's my brother, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And
that's my brother from another mother.
Yeah.
Animal is me and him since the beginning have been like partners in the music. Like, I never wanted to be a rapper.
It's immature, but them helpers like it. It's immature, but them helpers buy it. Haters whispering, but they bite. Haters whispering, but they jock. It's immature, but them helpers like it. It's immature, but them helpers buy it. Haters whispering, but they bite. Haters whispering, but they jock. Slick phrase cut, jet black billion. Hollywood when you cut stinks for the feeling. Got me looking like oil and money. Believe me, honey, chocolate and money. Watch me work, her pink work. Stepping, styling, Mac and peeling. Bust it open in my slick clothes. Wet slippers with my slick golden juice. Swaggin' nigga with my slick golden juice. Blinding nigga, flashing wrists. This life is slick in my slick house. Nosy trash, get tossed out. It's immature, but them haters like it. It's immature, but them helpers buy it. Haters whispering, but they bite. Haters whispering, but they jockin'. It's immature, but them helpers like it. It's immature, but them helpers buy it. Haters whispering, but they bite. Haters whispering, but they jockin'. I'm all over, I'm gripping the globe. Still hustle, organic muscle. It never end, I'm about them ends. Green faces, my posse stacking faces. Those green heifers by the suitcases. My grind right, my money right. Strictly presidential. Extra drops, middle finger and a chuckle. I put it down. These haters know when the raw's around. Brain jumping off, my jump off dipper. Bustin' nasty cream for her gorgeous face. She don't miss a drop, she like the way it tastes. It's immature, but them haters like it. It's immature, but them helpers buy it. Haters whispering, but they bite. Haters whispering, but they jockin'. It's immature, but them helpers like it. It's immature, but them helpers buy it. Haters whispering, but they bite. Haters whispering, but they jock.
Honey game young for some, but money game young for none. Soup came from the slums, so soup ain't shame to stun. Soup game change in frontin', especially when them whips is out, acting brand new, especially when them bitches out. That right, especially when them kiddies out. Drop the hard top on her just to get them titties out. What you think I bought it for? To sit up in here hard, bold, worried about some nigga acting swole? I need a I-N-B-E-P-E-N-D-E-N-C. Hold up, wait. What I really need is a I-M-M-A-T-U-R-E. 19-year-old with a body made to control. You know.
It's immature, but them haters like it. It's immature, but them helpers buy it. Haters whispering, but they bite. Haters whispering, but they jockin'. It's immature, but them helpers like it. It's immature, but them helpers buy it. Haters whispering, but they bite. Haters whispering, but they jockin'.
Naughty MVP. Welcome to the jungle.
Oh yeah.
I wanted to produce Animal, and so like we journeyed through like just the years of me making beats, me producing, just all kinds of stuff, and he was the rapper. He's putting together these words. And I would same thing. I would coach him like, yo, I don't understand what the hell you saying.
But you know,
but he would break shit down. He got his own style. He would break shit down, and I'd be like, all right, I shut the fuck up. You know.
So did you record that latest track that he just did?
Yeah, man. I recorded.
He was angry with that one right there, man.
Yeah, it was like I said, it was it's emotions, man.
Yeah,
but that's one of his best tracks.
Last night,
that's one of his best tracks he ever made, and
but
because
I think it was dope.
He didn't write none of that shit.
It was dope. Oh my god, I think that track was dope. I can't wait for y'all, the audience out here. I can't wait till y'all get that song from Animal, man. I don't know where y'all at with that track, so I'm just gonna let you guys whenever y'all ready to let man, it's tough, man. He's
been tapping on me like, hey man, we gotta go ahead and finish this. I think we just got an intro to do. Once we're done with the intro, he gonna release it. So he wants to make you feel something with the intro.
It's dope, man. And I wish y'all the best. You know what I'm saying? Because when Vedoe was going strong and Raw Skills was going strong at the same time, man, we was on our way. But you know,
man.
It was a lot of hurdles, but we was on our way though, man.
Let me back up, man. Music influences. You were talking about. You was my fucking music influence, nigga. All right, so for everybody who doesn't know, Vedoe is where Vedo and Ram started as a company. They brought me in as like a third party. Like, I mean, we were cousins, so they brought me in to kind of be the guidance on, you know, the music quality, making sure everything sounded good. Coming up with the beats, I was producing beats and everything for everybody. So,
oh my god, and beats, man,
and like just that time we spent in that little house with a studio in it, smoked out, all the equipment was fucking smudgy and shit. Like I go in there, I have to wipe this shit down before I work. But that time right there was like,
times,
hell yeah, man. Like, man, them some of them situations, man. I'm glad.
Yeah. We learned a lot from doing that time, though. We learned a lot.
We are blessed to be here. That's what I can say. Praise the Lord.
Well, I'm gonna be honest with you. Yeah, it was a rough ride, and that's gonna be that's a whole topic for another episode.
Yeah,
because trust me, we're gonna go in on that one, and I'm gonna bring in some more people that played a part in that whole moment, because really that's part of history now, because we was writing something in Sanford, you know what I'm saying? Coming out of Sanford to when I appreciate you what you just said about me, cuz for real, man. But I looked at you guys just as well as Vedoe, Raw Skills. We connected, you know what I'm saying? And what you brought to the table, it stood up just as well what we brought to the table. We were just going, we family, you know what I'm saying? Let's go ahead and do it, and we had fun with it, you know what I'm saying? And of course, you know what I mean, we was playing the game, trying to play two different games, which you cannot play two different games, and that came to an end, you know what I'm saying? Well, I ain't gonna say came to an end, it split everybody up, and you know what I mean. That's how you got that. That's how you end up here.
It's experience, man. It's experience.
I end up doing this right here.
We wouldn't be nowhere without experience, you know. And that's why one of the things that I like to do is guide the people who coming up behind me, so that whenever, kind of like what Jay said, I sold dope, so you wouldn't have to go through that.
Yeah.
So
Good gracious, that's a mean
line, I want people behind me. Like when I was coming up trying to do this shit, I ran into so many motherfuckers who was like hoarders of information. They knew how to do shit. They knew, and they wouldn't tell you. You be like,
I don't like people like that.
I hate you, motherfuckers.
Yeah, I don't like people like that.
But anyway, sorry. My thing is, I'm always been, if I help you get further, then we both get further. And so, man, I'm always trying to give those experiences that people can stand on my shoulders and go further than me.
Man, that's Jews. I feel like that's worth more than anything when somebody give you a jewel. Like you think about this. All right, if a man tell you show you how to do something, that can change your life forever. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's worth. I mean, you can't put a price on it.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying?
Nah.
Like, for real. You know what I mean? And we need more people like that so we can build this North Carolina music scene, entertainment scene up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But check this out. We also on this show too, though. We have a part of the show where we give somebody, you know. Breakfast Club, they have Donkey of the Day. We got a part that we do. We give. We take our hat off for somebody for the day. And last episode, I took my hat off for Eric Spruill, which is the manager of King Kai and plus the father. And I took my hat off for him for being a father. And see, on the last episode, I had said something on that last episode that I want to let y'all know. I'll put like this. I want to take my hat off for my daddy. You know what I'm saying? And my daddy, like, yeah, in the beginning, my life was a little rough, but I don't judge him for how it was in the beginning. I don't know what he was going through. Maybe he wanted to be there and he couldn't. You know what I'm saying? All I know is he came back in my life and he's there for me and my grandkids. I mean, his grandkids. Well, I got a grandchild too now. I got to tell you that.
Yeah.
But he's back in our life. You know what I'm saying? And he's doing. I mean, so much, man. And I just want to take my hand up on my dad, man. And I just want to let him know, man, Dad, I love you. I appreciate you. And this right here is for you. You know what I mean? And also, I want to give the movie of the day is Hateful Eight, and the throwback album of the day is the Chronic album, Dr. Dre's Chronic album, and also
2001.
The first one.
The first one, okay.
The first one. Classic first one.
The Chronic.
I love that album. Because, you know, that Chronic album taught everybody how to smoke weed.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because it seemed like before that Chronic album, we was smoking reefer. But when that damn Chronic album came, we was smoking weed.
You smoking Chronic.
Yeah, straight Chronic. You know, Chronic is not a leap. They made that up.
Yeah,
I don't know where they got that.
did.
I used to think, like, I remember when I went to go get some bud from somebody, and they was like, I was like, yeah, man, I want the Chronic. You know what I'm saying? He was like, nah, this some blase. Nah, I want the Chronic.
I want the Chronic.
Man, I ain't sell no damn Chronic, so I wouldn't even fuck with the dude no more. He ain't had
the
no
Chronic.
You know what I'm saying?
He could have told you anything and sold you anything. That's the Chronic one.
But yeah, Dr. Dre Chronic album is the album of the week, of the day. And I want to make sure, I want to touch down on, I want to say a rest in peace to Dark Man X, DMX, man. Like, seriously, yo. That's one of my, I was going to give you my top 5. I take my hat off and also give a moment of silence for Dark Man X, DMX.
So I figured I would just give you the cue. This ain't no regular nigga, I gotta charge you like 5 for the U. I'm talking about units, my nigga, you get it, it's already ready to move. You ain't gotta bag it, my nigga, I pack it and seal it and send it to you. Ain't talking no zips, no halves, no quarters, they apes, 100 for 2. Grew it myself, my nigga, so this shit I cannot just give it to you. A couple pots in a tent, some pH water and some nutrients. I can't disclose the ingredients, but I got the cocoa in the medium. This ain't no out though, I studied this shit like a scientist. Jar it up for a month though, and that's after I get done drying the shit. I ain't eyeing this shit, I ain't lying this shit, leave you fried in this bitch. Like I'm opposite, I cross the strings in the weed, leave you falling this shit. About to make a drop, yo, while I'm riding around with 100 things in a Tahoe. Got oars like Castro, throw it in the mail, guaranteed it's a catch though. Like, tell me why the fuck I wanna do that for? You ain't got no gas, bro, what the fuck is that? Hit my mans, hit you with the pack. Smoking the Cess and the Mitchell and Ness. When I'm ballin', it's right and I'm smoking the best. And it came from the west, but we smoking the east. Came from the west, but we smoking. I be smoking the Cess and the Mitchell and Ness. When I'm ballin', it's right and I'm smoking the best. And it came from the west, but we smoking the east. Came from the west, but we smoking the east.
big time, man, because I ain't gonna lie to you, I almost shed a tear when I heard about DMX leaving, because I don't know if anybody know that, man. My cousins with y'all uncles, they remind me so much of two of my favorite artists. One Jay-Z and the other one DMX. And your uncles, which is my cousins, my older cousin, we were raised up like brothers or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, man, it's just DMX and Jay-Z reminds me of like family or whatever. And when DMX passed away, man, that hurt hard, man. That hit me hard, you know what I'm saying? And I just want to say rest in peace to him, and I wish the best for his family, his, you know what I mean, that, you know what I mean, they get through this, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know, DMX was loved by a lot of people, you know what I'm saying? And me for one, you know what I'm saying? And I just hope his kids get to, when they go out, they get to see how much people love their father, you know what I mean? And appreciate them, you know what I'm saying? And return the same love to them too, as well, you know what I mean? But is there anything that you want to, like any shout outs you want to give out to, or anything that you want to, let people know that they don't know?
Man, just stay tuned. Everything comes out of the music, man. Some of the stuff that I got is real personable. Like I said, it all comes from whatever I'm going through or whatever I'm feeling in the moment. So, you know, I don't make up none of this.
What we got coming from Suprbadd?
You got a video, Church Booty video, coming soon. I got 4 EPs I plan on dropping.
Okay.
I got a new track that's gonna be hitting the streaming platforms here soon. So just stay tuned, man. Just stay tuned.
Word up.
Follow me on all social medias, Suprbadd or Suprbadd Music, SUPRBADD. That's no E, 2 D's, like your favorite church booty. I gotta go, man.
All right, you go ahead. I'm gonna give this shout outs while he head out. I want to give a shout out to Murdernomics, hashtag Mobile Tech, hashtag Mafia, and I want to give a shout out to my homie Dre that's doing the editing work, man. He's doing his thing,
Dre.
man. And cuz
I'm sorry, man.
I love you to death.
One last thing. Shout out to the incredible Super Great Podcast. That's my own show. Tune in. We everywhere. And thank you, Vedo, for having me on your show.
Love you, man. Like, man, seriously, man. Damn, we're going to keep rocking, though. You know what I mean?
Let's do it.
All right, everybody. I love you. Love you, mama. Love you, kids. Y'all, I'm on my way.